Today in this video we're going to talk about how to tell the difference between the different triangle congruence theorems. So the four theorems are side, 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 angle, angle, and angle, angle, side. And I'm just going to draw out what it looks like in when you have two congruent triangles, what you are going to see. So in side, 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 you're going to have all your corresponding sides are going to be congruent, and congruent is another word for equal. So if this side is going to match up with this side is going to match up with this side. Now I have two tick marks on here instead of one tick mark because this side, while it is congruent to this one, it's not congruent to this one. So I have to indicate that it's congruent to one side but not the other ones. And then lastly, my third one would have three tick marks. So a side, side, side congruent theorem is going to have tick marks on all of the sides of the triangles to show that they are congruent. Now side, angle, side, you want to pay attention that the angle is sandwiched in between the two sides. So you want to think of it like an angle sandwich. So you're going to have two sides that are congruent. So we're going to pick, it doesn't matter which two I choose. I'm going to choose these two. And you're not choosing them in your triangles. This is just to show you how this works. The angle is going to be sandwiched in between. So you can think of it, if you are tracing along the triangle, first you hit a congruent side, then you hit an angle, then you hit another side. So this would be my angle that would be marked congruent because it's the angle that connects my two sides together. You can think of it that way also. Or you can think of it as an angle sandwich. So when you're tracing, you hit a side, you hit an angle, and then you hit another side. Okay. This next one, angle, side, angle, this is like a side sandwich. Now I'm going to have two angles, and the side that's marked congruent is going to connect the two angles. So let's just say I have this angle on the top, and this angle on the right are my two congruent angles. The side that's going to be marked congruent is going to connect my two angles together. So it's going to be this guy right here. So when you're tracing along, you have a congruent angle, then a side, then an angle. That's how you see angle, side, angle. And then the last one, angle, angle, side, we're going to have two angles, but the side is not going to connect my angles to each other. And you can do this in two ways. It just has to be a non-connecting side. So I'm going to show you both ways that it can be. All right, so the first way, I have two angles. I'm going to pick these two. And I will need to choose a side that does not connect my angle together. So this side right here connects my angle, so I can't choose this side, so I have to choose one that's outside of my angles. In other words, when I trace it, I hit an angle, and then I hit a side. Okay, I could also choose my other side. I could also say, well, it's this side on the bottom instead of the side on the top, as long as it's the side that doesn't connect my angles together. So again, I have angle, then an angle, and then a side. Hopefully that helps you distinguish between side, 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 angle, side, angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side. If you have any other questions, please let me know.